Alright guys, Chelsea fans, breaking news, while maybe not so breaking news. So apparently Ousmane Dembele and Raphinha, I'll repeat, Ousmane Dembele and Raphinha are both going to sign with Barcelona. So the story was Barcelona agreed new contract with Ousmane Dembele, but put that contract on the side for a moment to see what happens with the other deal with Raphinha. Now apparently it has been reported by Fabrizio and by other sources that, well, they agreed to sign the contract. So Ousmane Dembele will extend with Barcelona until 2024, will take apparently a 40% pay cut to stay at the club. Xavi is a big fan of the player and has been pushing the board to sign him again. Now moving on to the next player, which was Raphinha. Now remember, Chelsea had a deal with Leeds, but did not have a deal with the player. The player had a deal agreed with Barcelona, but Barcelona did not have a deal agreed with Leeds. Now it is reported that Barcelona do have a deal with Leeds of 75 million euros. Is Raphinha worth 75 million euros? No, never. And to be honest, this whole saga around that player was really overblown, like as if we're talking about signing Neymar here. No, it's just Raphinha from Leeds. Nothing that extraordinary, right? But still, it made the headlines each and every day because, well, both clubs, both Chelsea and Barcelona wanted to sign that player. Now again, 75 million euros. Well, I'm happy my club doesn't pay that fee. And to be honest, I don't even know how Barcelona are going to pay that fee either. Because remember, as we've talked in the last video, they still owe Frankie de Jong 17 million pounds. I don't know how they're going to pay him. And basically every other player at Barcelona is taking a pay cut so that the club may survive. Now remember what Bayern München said. They don't want installments for Robert Lewandowski because who knows what might happen in 2 years. Maybe Barcelona might not even exist. Now I know some Barca fans here might get triggered and say, oh, but players rejected Chelsea, they come to Barcelona. Well, let them go to Barcelona. Maybe in a year or two they'll be on the streets because your club won't exist anymore, because financially you're the equivalent of Lehman Brothers. You say you have money, but you don't really have a dime. And so we're back to square one when it comes to Chelsea, because again, we need to sign players. Raheem Sterling is great, but him alone is not going to help the team. We need to sign a striker, we need to sign another winger, especially if Hakim Ziyech is leaving. We cannot rely on Mount playing on the wing again. We cannot rely on Havertz playing on the wing or as a striker or both. We can certainly not rely on Callum Hudson-Odoi and Pulisic to stay fit throughout the whole season. So we do have an issue here that now two of our, let's say, targeted wingers are unavailable anymore. And if you look at the market, please tell me in the comments below which winger, which striker Chelsea should sign. Because right now I don't really see any great option out there. Yes, Ronaldo might still be in the mix, but then if you hear what Erik ten Hag had said today, he's not for sale. So what's next? Should we go for someone like Paulo Dybala, who is free, by the way, but apparently nobody wants to sign him for some reason or another? And that's about it. That's about it. I don't really have other wingers or strikers in mind. And those are just wingers and strikers. We still need center backs. De Ligt, every single day, I feel like he's going to Bayern more and less to Chelsea. Yes, there is Nathan Ake, but again, is he enough? No, he's not enough. And when it comes to Jules Koundé, as I said before, I think he's overrated. I don't really see why we should be pushing for Jules Koundé and not push for Matthijs de Ligt. One has a lot of experience, especially internationally and also in the Champions League, and has played in a super defensive league like the Italian one, and the other plays now for Sevilla, played before for Bordeaux, barely plays for France, has one, maybe 0 Champions League appearances. So to me, the choice is pretty clear here. And that's not enough either, because we need maybe a backup left back, maybe another backup right back as well. Center midfield, we've talked about Milinkovic-Savic, we've talked about dealing with Lazio, with Ruben Loftus-Cheek and Emerson. We've also talked about Jorginho. If we want De Ligt, why not swap De Ligt and Jorginho and maybe some money as well? I mean, we're going, well, preseason tour is already starting. We're playing, I believe, at the end of this week. And the only player that we apparently have signed is just Raheem Sterling, and that's about it. And that's a big, big issue. If you look at the list of players that has gone on preseason tour, if that's the list of players we have to start the season with, well, top 4 fight is going to be fun. Now, obviously, do share all your thoughts down in the comments below. Who should Chelsea sign next? Leave it all down in the comments below. If you enjoy this type of videos, leave it a thumbs up. If you aren't subscribed to this channel, maybe hit that subscribe button, and I see you all in the next one. Bye bye.